Hi guys, this is your pal EMD SD14R. It is December the 12th, 2022. It is 10:30 p.m. This is a very special video because, as the title says, custom NREX 9402. Now, a brief history on the 9402. It used to be a Southern Pacific SD45T-2. And when SP started selling off its tunnel motors, this particular unit was picked up by National Railway Equipment. And when they rebuilt the unit, they used the prime mover and rear hood section from a ex-Southern or Norfolk and Western SD40-2. So the roof-mounted bell bracket was still in the rear of the unit. And when this rebuild was completed, it was classified as an SD40-2. Because of this rebuild, it also became the only SD class to have the longest rear porch of any SD unit. So here is a model based off of the real 9402. This is the Seneca and Lake Erie. I actually bought this off of eBay last week. And when I first saw it, I was like, no way. There's been a couple models of this made in HO scale and an N scale over the years. I think I've only seen two HO models of them and one N scale model. But this is the first one I've seen for sale online, and I snatched it up. I paid, I think, 180 something for it. It's a very unique kit bash. So the chassis is an Athearn RTR SD45T-2 chassis. The frame sill is Athearn. The cab, the nose, cab, and hood section are Kato. So this is a Kato Athearn hybrid. And it's been custom painted. The original owner did an amazing job on the unit, as you guys can see. And this is actually copper. This rear deck here is actually copper. Unfortunately, I'm getting ready to lose some. So as I was saying, this rear center deck section is actually copper. It's got separately applied eye bolts. Very great details. The front grab irons, I actually had to replace them because they were a little damaged. But I replaced them with some more tinchy ones that I had, and that was pretty much it. The original owner actually he actually decaled where the MU cables go. So this says 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side and 4, 3, 2, 1 on the other side, and it's the same thing on the rear. I actually, modified it so that this, there's a screw that holds the fuel tank on because there wasn't one that did that, and then I replaced the coupler boxes and the screws on the unit. It doesn't have it has a Kato motor in it, so it's very smooth, and it has a what is it? A Trex decoder in it? Not a Trex. I think it's a Tsunami mobile decoder, and it runs very great. But I wanted to show you the comparison between the two. So this is one of my tunnel motors, and if you guys look at both units, you can clearly see this section is where the tunnel motor section would be. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the shell off, and I'm going to show you exactly what the original owner did to make this unit. The front truck is powered, the rear truck is not powered. However, my future plan, is to make another one of these, but using the new T2 chassis, which has the gear tower back here, which means It won't interfere with this rear section here. So theoretically, when I build this next unit, I should be able to have it with all axles powered. But give me 1 second. I'm going to disassemble this unit, and I'm going to show you what the owner did on the inside. Okay guys, I'm back, and the unit has been disassembled, or the shell has been removed, I should say. So now you guys are going to see exactly what this original owner did. So let's look at the rear section here. So on the original Athearn chassis for this unit, the gear tower was back here. So the original owner removed that entirely. That essentially made this rear truck just a dummy truck. Then what he did is he used he tapped a hole in the bolster here that went into the contact plate here so that the truck could still swivel. Now what he did do is he made it so that the rear truck can still collect power. So even though the rear truck doesn't have any power to it, it still collects track power. Moving further up here, this is the Kato motor. So this is actually repowered with a Kato motor. It doesn't have an Athearn motor in it. This is a Kato motor, so it's smooth running. No problems out of it at all. This is the decoder. And then moving to the front here, this is your hex drive and your front tower here. And that's pretty much how he made this unit. And then he wired it up so it could be DCC. It's actually pretty straightforward to do. Yeah. But yeah, that's how this is put together, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video.